I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about this real quick. Um, I forgot to monetize this, but anyway, it doesn't matter at this point. Um, for the last couple of days, I've been watching these videos. Right? What's going on, Hammer Time? What's going with you? What's going with you, Hammer Time? Let me go ahead and yeah, put that up here. Right? You know what? Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me hit the monetization on this first. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this for cheap. I'm not gonna do this for cheap. So let me hit the monetization. I forgot to do it. Yeah, hold on for a minute. I wish I had the monetization thing automatically. You know, put that on. Okay, and here we go. All right. Um, yeah. I'm gonna address now. I did address this video right here. I'm turning 44 and I'm done. I addressed that last month, and I noticed a lot of people are making a video. This guy made it 2 weeks ago. This guy made it five days ago. This guy did it 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago. He did it a month ago, talking about he turned 46 and he's done. Right. And then there's this guy said, yeah, he's done too. Let me see. This guy said he's done. Uh this guy said he's done, right? So and let me and this guy named I am Anthony TV. He said, I'm 44. It looks like everyone is done, right? What he doesn't understand, right? I watched this video. I watched the channel, right? And you working on your monetization? Okay. What's going on, Pierre? What's going on with you? So anyway, right? um, what what what's going on? Hold on. Man, these are telemarketers. I'm telling you. But anyway, where was I at? Right? Um, the whole I'm reached my 40s and I'm done videos. Now, at the outset, it seems depressing. Okay, and for some of it, it is depressing. And I'm going to sit here and say, listen, I pretty much agree with what some of these men are saying. As soon as you reach that certain age, I believe that a lot of men was sold wolf tickets. Okay, we was sold a lot of tickets, and then we supposed to be given the this thing that we like to call the American dream, right? Which hence the title of this live stream, because the American dream does not exist. Okay, a lot of us are told, and I'm assuming about the two other guys on the top, right? Now I don't know them from a can of paint. I don't know them, about the character, but just strictly from a uh, from the topic itself and from the perspective, right, of what's based on what's being said, right? A lot of us were taught though in our teens and 20s, if you play by the rules, you, you will attain this, that, and the third. You attain, you know, um, and people. Some people trying to shun you when you're trying to explain things like this. Okay, some people try to shame you when you're trying to explain this because a lot of people, a lot of men, soon as they turn the 40 and if they're not part of the club, quote unquote, or they did not met all the goals or the expectations, society will deem them as losers. Because when we was in our teens and 20s, we are told if we play by the rules and get married before you have children and if you have not been in prison and all of that, then things will go good for you. But that's not the case. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like the gaslighting effect. Um, because what I see is the people who does the most wrong. I'm looking at them saying, well, they're the ones with the cars and the big ass house. They're the ones with generational wealth. And then you get images of that in the that's shoving our faces while we're told, well, if you play by the rules and keep your nose clean, well, you'll get this, that, and third. You get the good things in life. I'm going to say no. No, you don't. That's not saying, and I know somebody going to sit there and say, well, you're not entitled. You're right. We're not entitled. Just because you're a good person doesn't mean you're entitled to have um, anything you want. No, you're not. What I'm saying is, it's a bad idea to gaslight 18, 20-year olds that you're going to get everything when in reality, that's not the case. Because sooner or later, when that person turns 30, 35, 40 plus, he's not going to attain it. He or she, but I'm mostly talking about men here, he's not going to guarantee to get it. So stop acting like he's going to guarantee to get it. And this is the problem with patriarchy, right? See, patriarchy plays this. Yes, I'm blaming this on patriarchy because patriarchy would try to gaslit. Oh, I'm put it like this, right? I'm put it like this. Patriarchy is a. I know women look at patriarchy and they think it's about just them, right? They're thinking that patriarchy is, oh, the men and their privilege is downgrading them or disparaging them. Now, I'm not. I do not disagree with the women who have their complaints, their angst about the patriarchal structure, right? But let's look at the other side of the patriarchal structure when it becomes between men. See, patriarchy is not patriarchy itself is not good for the low income, the low level, or the mid level man in the grand scheme of game in the grand scheme of things in the context of within patriarchy itself, because patriarchy needs the top level, needs the mid level, and the bottom level to fight. the top level and the bottom level need to fight with each other so that the top level can still stay in the position of authority and the position to rule, to govern, rule, and the power to take over and maintain the resources from the mid level and the bottom level. That's patriarchy. You know, everybody want to say, Big J, why you have a problem with the black church? Because the black church does the same thing. It may not be on the grand level of the overarching issue of patriarchy, but they try to gaslight the younger men and saying, well, if you play by these rules, then you would get this, and the Lord was going to give you this, that, and third. Knowing the fact though that's not guaranteed. You're telling boys that they're going to guarantee this is going to happen, and then when they get older, come to find out it's not happening. And now we get videos of men talking about they're in their mid 40s and they're done. You know, they're in the mid 40s and they're done. And that's what trying to explain this to women, right? I trying to explain this to women. It seems like they don't get it, but that's why I try to keep it to myself. But I understand what these men who are making these videos are saying. I completely understand it. Why you think that most self deletions are between the ages of 40 and 47. Most people who self delete are between the ages of 40, or I should say, I'll be like this before, between the ages of 40 and 55. I'm gonna use that age range. Because after you tell them, well, pay by rules, you pay your taxes, and you'll get this, that, and third. This is the price is right. And you're looking at it like, well, I'm done. I mean, you seeing, you playing the rat race, and you know what's out there for you, and what you're working for, you're not attaining. You're not getting what you worked for. You know. Um, but I do blame the red pill community, right? Um, as a prerequisite, excuse me. I do blame the red pill community for not addressing issues like this. This is what the red pill community should be addressing. Not this whole let's bash women over the head. Not women bad and men good. Should not be the argument. The argument should be is why we are manipulating the younger generation to and gaslight them, telling them they're going to get all of this when in reality they're not going to get it. They're not going to get 75% of what they want. They won't get it. So yeah, I mean that's what um, that's why you see a lot of disgruntled people. When I go to work, I see it. People are disgruntled. Now there is a racial component to this, and that racial component makes it a lot more, a lot worse. White men, for prime example, because of the structure of themselves, because they say, you know, they've been programmed. White men been programmed to say, well, we are at the top, and such, no matter if the person is racist or not, no matter if he was racist or not, he been programmed to say he's on the top. So his privilege blinds him, or his level of privilege blinds him to other realities that Hispanic, Black, Asian, and otherwise other men do not experience at all. Black men, on the other hand, we are gaslit at a whole other level, with the backdrop of Jim Crow, slavery, discrimination, and how the Black church did X, Y, and Z for the past 200, 300 years, and the benefit of Black people. Then we don't see, um, the fruit of what we've been taught, or what's been shown to us. I had this debate, this argument with Queen Sun and Kiss, right? I had an argument with Queen Sun Kiss the other day. I think it was like two months ago or so. And I said, I'm very highly critical of the Black church. I'm very critical because if you see all these churches on this block, how come there's no nursery, no school? I don't even expect a hospital, but at least have a clinic. Okay, at least have a clinic or emergency room center that would, that's been propped up by the churches in that community. But then at the same time, we are told, well, you play by the rules, then therefore you will escape from X, Y, and Z. That's not true. The point I'm going to say is stop lying the young men. Stop lying to these teenagers. Stop lying to these men in their 20s, because stop telling them you're going to get this if you do that. No, because two things is happening. You're making this young boy to be entitled, to feel entitled to certain things. And on the flip side, you're gaslighting these men, the others, that you're wasting them to waste their time on shit that's not working for them. That's what's going on. That's two sides to this. So yeah, I don't know what to say on it, but I wish people would actually understand what some men are actually saying. You know, uh, because what I see is bad behavior, right? What I see is bad behavior being rewarded. Whether that's in politics, whether that's in the business world, whether it's even on YouTube itself, bad actors are being rewarded. Donald Trump is the president. That should tell you about people who got bad behavior being rewarded. Okay. And that does make other men uh, feel a certain way, you know, and that's why you have people like that Luigi guy, right? Now, now I know I'm going to say something that's going to sound dark, and I hope it's not taken the wrong way, right? It seems that's part of the reason why that Luigi guy did what he did a year ago or so. Was it 2 years ago? A year? Yeah, I think it was last year when the Luigi guy went ahead and did what he did to that CEO in New York. I'm just saying that um, that patriarchy itself needs to be reevaluated. And why is it that those who inflict harm to others, or those who are nefarious, receive um, the benefits, while those who play by the rules are still at the same level? Um, like I said, this is on real life, and I see this on YouTube itself. And yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock. It's 5 minutes to 3. So let me. I don't know what to say on it. I just want to put this out here. You know, um, I'm just gonna put this out here. That's how I feel about a lot of this. And so anyway, let me jump off of here. Um, oh, what's going on with you? I hope things going well for you. So it's like let me just continue on. Let me continue on. Right? It's like good people are not being given their flowers. That's how I see it. Everybody has been. Everything is very cynical, and we allow the cynicism uh, to dampen whatever dreams we might have. And so yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck on this though. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all be easy. I might be live later on tonight. Um, I don't know. So, um, what's going on, Brownie? What's going on with you? Yeah, I heard somebody was trying to roast me the other day. I heard somebody was trying to roast me the other day. Am I having a good day? Am I having a good day? I don't know. I mean, it seems like it. I guess. I mean, it's you know. So I guess it's a good day. Who knows? I mean, but I noticed somebody's trying to roast my ass, and if he want to roast me, he can bring his ass over here. Speaking about somebody who should not be rewarded, and that's him. That piece of shit should not be rewarded. That's what I'm talking about. Well. I tell you over the phone. I'll tell you over the phone. If you're alive and your health is well and you're eating, you're having a good day. Well, I guess so. You know, so yeah. But yeah. But you know, speaking about that, right? About who's being rewarded and who's not. That person is a prime example of it. You know, come to think of it, he's a prime example of what is what I'm referring to. Who's being rewarded and who is not. You know, but yeah, I'm gonna let it go. Um, I'm going to oh shit. I'm about to head on to to do some Christmas decorations. I got to put up a manger up. So after that, I might watch some Netflix. I don't know. Fuck it. Put up some Christmas decorations and something else I want to do. Let me see what else I want to do. Well, and no, I'm not doing it over here. I'm doing it at somebody else's house. Um, the Christmas decorations and stuff. Let me see what else I want to do. Something else. Something else I want to do. Um, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I got it. I got to do me some shopping too though. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, but thank y'all for coming. Um, I said enough though. So yeah. Y'all be easy, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm out, y'all. Yeah, I'm out. So, oh wait a minute. Yeah, stop sharing. Yeah, stop sharing. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'll see y'all next time. And I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.